Trump has cut my food stamps from $2,800 down to $350. Now, what am I supposed to do? Huh? So I literally just got this piece of mail today saying that due to new policy changes from the Trump administration, all this shit, whatever, that all these cuts and whatever he's doing over there, now they're telling me I have to go work. Now I have to go do all this. Well, I literally got 5 kids. Okay. I'm trying to sit here and spend time with them. I'm not trying to go work, 50, 60 hours a week so I can pay bills. I just really don't understand. I voted for him this last election because I thought what he had good was going on, but now all of a sudden, all this policy stuff's coming out, and now he's making all these cuts, and now he doesn't want to help the less fortunate people no more. I'm done with that guy. I'm not. If he gets voted in again, I'm leaving this country. Because I'm not dealing with this no more. This is all shit.
All right, let's get into it. I don't know if he's capping or not. Who knows? But my thing is, I am seeing a lot of people out here that having their food stamps cut in a major way. Some people saying it been cut from a couple $100, from $400 down to $75 a month. I've seen some people say the food stamps been cut from $700 down to $200 some dollars. In this particular case, my man said his food got cut from $2,800 to $350. Yes, with the new bill. With the new bill that went through, and they are requiring people, if you're going to keep your Social Security, your Medicaid and your food stamps, and if you're not disabled or you're not elderly, they require you to work 20 hours a week. Some people disagree with it. I think, hey, if you can work, if you're able to work, you should work 20 hours a week. You know what I mean? If you're just able-bodied, some people Section 8 has been cut. And where they was only paying $80-some a month, they having to pay the full rent now. Now, some people cost this on themselves by lying. Some people just lying to the government, and they was and had other people living with them. And if you do have that hustle going on, you should have been stacking your bread up. So that I had buying foolish mess and Beyonce tickets and Hellcats and all these crazy cars, parking them in front of a Section 8 apartment. You know what I mean? You should have been stacking your bread because eventually it's going to come to a head. And especially if you had somebody that's living with you and y'all paying cheap rent, you know what I mean? You should have been on your game more than just being reckless. But a lot of people run their mouth. And then a lot of people, if you is getting government assistance, don't run your mouth. You just talking and telling everybody, your girl, I only pay $87 a month. You should go down there and get you a Section 8 voucher. These apartments they'll accept Section 8. You know what I mean? Now, if they get denied for any reason, they're gonna be like, well, Tom living over there with Shay Shay, so I'm finna report that, and she finna lose such. People are haters, bro. You don't understand. People are haters. You think, oh, she won't do that to me? Bull crap. People will turn you in a minute. You see people calling people. I just did a story where the women who was upset with their ex-lovers is calling ICE on their ex-lovers. You know what I mean? They said they're calling ICE on them because they didn't want to be with them no more, or they mistreated them, or they abused them physically or mentally. So now they call ICE on them. That's how ICE know where a lot of these people at, bro. They go and pick your butt up because inside there's somebody inside telling. And so if you out here running your mouth about what you getting, and somebody get jealous or somebody get denied and they can't get the same benefit, yes, they gonna turn on you too. Now in this case here, I don't know how the heck buddy get $2,800 in food stamps. I understand he say he got 5 kids and he's look like he able-bodied worker, so I think he's capping, but if he's not capping, that's a lot of food stamps. That's a lot of food stamps. $2,800 a month, that's what? It's about $700 a week. About you know what I mean? That's about right at 100, little less than $100 a day. Yeah, you can feed a family pretty good off that a month. I remember when I was coming up, we used to always run out of food stamps toward the end of the month. You know what I mean? That you could tell when you're getting low on stamps because now you gotta eat these ramen noodles, and then back then you had hot dogs. Back then I was eating hot dogs and all kind of stuff. So, hey, the cheap meats and the cheap ramen coming to play in the Kool-Aid and all that. The sodas and the chips was gone. Using them saltine crackers, you had to get by. But but a lot of people are complaining. A lot of people say they ain't getting their payout on the date that they getting. But looking back on it, man, there's been a lot of fraud. Now, do I agree with everything the Trump administration is doing? No, I don't. But in some certain aspects, yes, I do. Some people are like, well, they just happen to rich. Maybe so. I don't know. You know, I'm not affected one way or the other. You know what I mean? I don't get any. I don't get food stamps. I don't get welfare. I don't get none of that. So I can't tell you. You know what I mean? If I was getting $2,800 a month, I sure would appreciate it because boy, that my freezer would be good and full. But there's a lot of people that is in need for these benefits that can't get them. There's a lot of people out here trying to do the right thing, go to work, use these type benefits for temporarily advancements to try to help themselves move forward while they're in a bad situation and just can't get them. Then I got some people out here own these things for life and keep having babies after babies after babies, and they constantly getting food stamps on top of food stamps. I noticed one lady said she get like 3,000 food stamps and she got 7 kids and she pregnant with 8. It's like she's just pregnant, addicted to being pregnant so she can keep getting these benefits. And I think that's wrong. I do think that's wrong. I think it should be a cutoff. And I think at a certain point, if you're just going to let her have babies, you need to get up and go to work. If you can put in some extracurricular activity to keep having babies, you need to put in some extracurricular activity to go to work. That's just how I feel. You know what I mean? And my man here say he don't want to work. He want to spend time with his kids. You know, he want to spend time with his kids. So hey, man, you know, unfortunately, we all have to do stuff. Everybody wish they can do and be on vacation 100% of the time. But hey, but I do think what I do think, too many people come on social media, putting their business on social media. You know, one lady come on cussing about her food stamps. One lady come on here crying about her food stamps being cut. I understand that, but hey, you telling the wrong people. Nobody on social media care about your situation. They don't care. They're looking for your downfall. You think the average person on social media care about your situation? They don't. They do not care. Like that meme, that soundbite on they do not care. Matter of fact, they finna make content out of it. Hey, man, you see old girl over there crying about her food stamps? Go make content laughing. I'm just saying, man. So when people running to social media to tell your business or tell what's going on with your life, the average person don't give a damn because they're not able to get $2,800 in food stamps. They're not able to get $400 in food stamps. They got to pay their bills the best way they can. They got to get it out the mud. They got to get up every day and go get it. While you get the later every day and chill out. So they do not care at all, one bit, one zip. So with that said, man, I don't know what to tell you, buddy. I guess you got to go get it, bro. You got to go find your skill and or maybe social media might be your skill. I think this one video he put out there ended up going viral about his $2,800. He didn't want to work, so it might have went viral. This might be your niche, man. Hey, social media, man. But at the same time, people gonna be prepared. If people bash you, people gonna tear your ass up. You know what I mean? Especially if they can't get these benefits like you getting. So with that said, man, you know, I'm Avery Yasharel. Please like, share, subscribe to the channel, man. We greatly appreciate it. We on platforms, TikTok, we on YouTube, man, and we just thank y'all for the support, man. We are grinding, and we got some things coming down the pipe, so be listening out for it, man. And I'm gonna share some secrets through our membership and through possibly our Patreon. So share some tips how how to grow your channel and how to grow business. So with that said, I'm maybe Yashrael. Until next time, y'all be good.